about that? How's that looking? Can you guys hear me now? Sorry about that, guys. We had some technical difficulties. AKA my mic got unplugged. So I hope you guys like my new setup. We're gonna be doing tons and tons and tons of cool backgrounds. We're doing some news desk stuff, some live backgrounds. We finally got a green screen, as you guys can tell. So we've got some news about Aurora Cannabis. We're gonna be taking a look at the markets and a whole bunch of stuff. But we're gonna be trying to make it more interesting and funny for you guys. Perfect. So
being a trader.
Thanks, man. Currently we're just in the middle of a field right now. So, well, hey, what's up? What's Green Acres? What's going on, Doug? What's going on, Patrick? David. He doesn't want us to hear him. Yes, sir. All right, so now another thing about this that's going to be great, guys, is I can easily just go like this. We'll be talking about the news in just 2 seconds. So, tell me how this looks. Perfect. And if the music is too loud or whatever. Whoopsies. So now, instead of me being in the way, I can just simply move my head if I'm in the way. So Aurora Cannabis up 2% pre-market on licensure of additional capacity. So the markets are trading now, obviously. So we're going to be taking a look at the stocks in 2 seconds, but ACB announced that its Aurora Sky and Meadowleaf Brantford facilities are now fully licensed by Health Canada for production and sale of cannabis and cannabis derivative products, adding more than 120,000 kgs per year in capacity. Aurora Sky is an 800,000 square foot facility, while Meadowleaf Brantford is a 210,000 square foot. The former will be fully planted next month, following the later in April. So we're going to be taking a look at the shares. Steve is only here for the news. Alrighty, so we're going to be getting into the stock and how it's performing now. Let's give this a refresh. Looks green today. Yeah, we've actually managed to continue to sell off, so we're down 0.11%. We're going to be taking a look at all of our portfolios, cannabis portfolios. What's up, Mom? My mom's in the room. All right, guys. So as you guys can see now, if I'm in the way, just let me know. And yeah, I think it looks way better than before. Because before, if I'm in the way, I'm in the way and I can't really move. So here we go, guys. Let's pull up the let's pull up our bigger portfolios. What do we got going on here? Alrighty. Hit that like button. Yes, sir. We'll be seeing what's in the red, what's in the green in just about 2 seconds. And we've got some news about the markets and why they're green today. AKA Trump is extending the trade war deadline. Alright, so kiosk beverages up 28%. Oh man, we've been watching this one for a while. Future Money Trends just released an alert about this stock, and it is on fire right now. Heritage Cannabis up 6%. Oscan Group finally making a bounce. Even Co. Flower One. We're seeing MedMen in the green up 2.46%. Here, let me make myself a little bit smaller. How's that, guys? Where do you guys prefer me? Here? Over here? Maybe right in the middle? This is way too much fun. Alright. Yes, sir. So as you guys can see, though, my coffee cup is green. So when I put it in front of the screen, it's invisible. Oh shoot, that's not what I want to do, guys. Sorry. Give me 2 seconds. Yeah. So basically, I can change myself and make it as big or as small as I want. Alrighty. So. Way too much fun. Kronos is down 6%. Huron Life Sciences pulling back below $4, down 6.42%. International Canada brands, Namaste Technologies. Those are frustrating. International Canada brands selling down to 4 cents. Or sorry, selling down to 10 cents. Down 4%. Yeah, guys, I'm glad you. I'm glad you like my green screen setup. It's a lot harder at night, but during the daytime when there's lots of natural light in here, it's super easy. And wait till you guys see my market minutes. We're going to have some fun with that too. We've got a news desk set up. We've got a beach set up, so we've tons of things in store for the channel. It's going to be lots of fun. And no more messy kitchen. So I can have whatever. My house can be a disaster and you guys will never know it from now on. All right, so 48 North Cannabis, 91 cents and holding. Midas doesn't use a green screen. Not that I know of. Aurora Cannabis down 1 cent, 0.11%. So we're going to take a look at kiosk beverages just to see. Oh, no. We'll have to pull up the chart again. 1 sec, guys. All right, so yeah, just taking a quick look at kiosk beverages. And I wanted to let you guys know. I don't know if you guys follow, but where is it? Future Money Trends. Future Money Trends just put out an article about. Was this kiosk beverages? No, alkaline water. So they put out an article about alkaline water and also about kiosk beverages. Just looking for more future money trends. Nope, can't find it. But I know they definitely just did put out an article about kiosk beverages. So this stock's absolutely on fire. Talking about how they're going to have their kiosks in GNC and all that kind of stuff. And I know it's seeing a 23% run, but on the year the stock is still looking pretty good, but don't like to buy stock after such a tremendous run like that. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I haven't even asked you guys yet. Smash that like button. I appreciate all your support. We've got 90 people watching, so I need to get up these mornings as you guys tune in earlier, not later. Maybe I'll stream twice a day with this new setup. Let me know if how you guys feel about the new setup. We've got our invisible coffee cup here. Kind of turns things a little off, but all right. So we're going to be checking into another portfolio of ours. Stream at least twice a day. Just waiting for this thing to like redetect me. Okay. So there's another thing I want to take a look at. We put together a watch list for 2019, shopping list. So let's see what is on sale today. All right. Namaste Technologies down 3.67%. Man, this one's annoying. Give me 1 second. I just want to readjust. Oh no. I just want to readjust one quick little thing to make this background a little less. There we go. Perfect. I noticed a little bit of shadowing around us. All right, perfect. We're good to go now, guys. So IQ is making a little bit of a pullback. EA is continuing to pull back, down to 94. Alkaline water at 450. Nah, I still think alkaline water is a little too expensive at 450. I like it a lot better at $4. GT Gold pulling back a little bit. Fortis making a 0.79% pullback. Looking to add some more exposure to some utility companies. Chartwell, Aphria, Canadian Utilities. Freeport McMoran, Activision Blizzard pulling back. A+ on the setup. Thanks, my man. Tell me how you guys think if I should make myself a little bit bigger. What do we have in the green today? We've got Aphria Health up 3.56%. MedMen, Alibaba is making a huge bounce up to 181. We're getting some really positive news on the trade war as Trump is extending things. So shout out to our invisible coffee cup. Look at this, guys. This is so trippy. Hey guys, look, you can't see me anymore. Green coffee cup. All right. Kirkland Lake Gold up 1.94% again. Holy smokes. This stock does not quit. Endeavor Silver had a pretty decent quarter. Up 2.41%. Savary Corporation. Sorry, guys. Power Corporation of Canada, Brookfield. Property Partners, there's so many stocks thinking about buying. Oh my gosh. US utility codes. We're seeing a lot of these utility codes making a pullback. Southern Energy. American Electric Power Corporation. So we're going to get into a little bit of individual news about the stock market. We're just going to read a few quick articles. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Wall Street jumps on Trump trade extension. So, let's see what we got here. Wall Street jumped after opening on Monday, boosted by hopes of an end to the trade war between US and China. Trump extended a deadline for new tariffs on $200 billion worth of Chinese imports. I'm pleased to report that the U.S. has made a substantial progress in our trade talks with China on important structural issues including intellectual property protection, technology transfer, agricultural, currency, and many other issues as a result of these very ... So this is why we're seeing the stock market so green today. Trump also tweeted that he would meet President Xi Jinping at his Mar-a-Lago estate in Florida to conclude talks. The news raised hopes of a substantial agreement between the world's two largest economies, although some, notably the official Chinese news agency Xinhua, cautioned against. There are still differences to resolve. It's all about extension of the deadline. It buys us some time, and that is positive. Of course, it's positive. So we pretty much thought this was going to happen. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. Whoopsies. If we can resolve those issues. How's the color on my face? It's going all right. What's up, Bruce? Make myself huge. Well, no, I don't think so. I think I'm gonna make this is as big as I'm gonna make myself. But one cool thing though, guys, like when we're looking at a stock now, I can just be like, I'm in the stock chart. You know what I'm saying? I can touch like, no, I can't touch it, but yeah, I'm in the stock chart. It's pretty cool. Where's Neurosis? Chiron Organogram Ianthus. Chiron's taking a little bit of a pullback today though. Just bought some Chiron. Neuros. A huge green Hulk. Got that. It just looks like a white coffee cup. No, I didn't get a chroma screen. I just got a straight up green screen. Oh yeah, oh my gosh, we could do the weather. That is hilarious. For today, guys, we're seeing -4. I don't know about you guys, but the weather was crazy last night. The winds of over 100 kilometers an hour here in southwestern Ontario. We got dumped on for snow. It's been pretty crazy. Extreme cold weather alert. As for the weather, guys, we've got -4 degrees here with a few clouds. It's looking a little more green. I mean, clear. No, back to the stock forecast. We're forecasting a lot of green for the weeks to come. Our 7-day forecast is... Hey, Doug. That's not happening. Let's check in on new cannabis ventures. All right, perfect. CanX Capital position for CBD market with 8 million acquisition. Global hemp subsidiary. Aurora Cannabis receives Health Canada license for Aurora Sky. That's what you guys want to hear. That's what you guys always want to hear. Cresco Labs launches hemp CBD. Slang Worldwide expands its portfolio. This will only get better. 15 stories from new cannabis ventures. Sweet. Got buy orders in today for VMW and GTBIF. We'll take a look at some individual stocks in a bit, guys. I just want to talk about this news a little bit, and then we will get straight into that stuff. But this is awesome, guys. Almost 100 people in the room. And we'll be getting more creative with the green screen. Like I said, you know, when I'm reading, I can just quickly just change things. And oh my gosh, here we are. We're currently here at Aurora's outdoor grow facility, and it's a beautiful sunny day. Back to the article, guys. All right, Aurora Cannabis receives Health Canada licensing of Aurora Sky and MedRelief Brantford. Where is it? Today announced that its Aurora Sky and MedRelief Brantford facilities are now fully licensed by Health Canada for production and sale of cannabis and cannabis derivative products. The rapid scale up of our production capacity with our Sky and Brantford facilities, specifically adding over 128,000 kilograms per year in capacity, is resulting in significant increases in product availability across our domestic, medical, and consumer, as well as our international market segments over the coming months. Mr. Terry Booth, current production at Aurora Sky with recent harvests exceeding our target yields. Validates our production philosophy and our investment in high-tech, highly automated facilities. MedRelief Brantford employs the best practices identified during the integration of Aurora and MedRelief organizations and is consistently delivering exceptional yields and high-quality products. Fix this. Darn, there we go. And it's consistently delivering exceptional yields and high-quality products that has resonated well in both the medical and consumer markets. So you guys can read about Aurora Sky, MedRelief Brantford, all here on New Cannabis Ventures. First thing I do is smash the like button. Oh, my back's killing me. There we go. New Cannabis Ventures. Alright, so this will only get better. 15 stories from New Cannabis Ventures. So you guys can take a look at all this kind of stuff. Just browsing the news first. And then we'll get into some individual stocks, individual company news, and all that kind of stuff. Let's take a look at commodities. Oh, we're seeing crude oil down 1.92%. We're seeing gold flat, silver down 0.17%. Precious metals pretty much flat on the day, and crude is taking a bit of a pullback. We've got the German markets in the green, Asian markets in the green. But I want to see what are the top most active stocks so far on the day. Spark Therapeutics up 120%. Stamps.com up 14%. Wow, that thing actually made a bounce. General Electric up 9.49%. Oh, it's a green day for GE. That's what I like to see. Finally. Man, GE was a good buy at $7. I don't like the no dividend though. We are seeing NEO up another 5%. This thing is running away from us. Twitter, Micron, Tesla, Goldman Sachs up 2.2%. Citigroup, Bank of America up 1.63%. Hasn't been performing that great. Berkshire Hathaway making a comeback. Oh my gosh. Kraft Heinz still down on the day. Anyone who bought the dip so far did not get a break. Let's take a look at some comments. Yeah, man, Jordan, back hurts from lifting the green screen. Strong rumor that green growth brands will take over Liberty Health Sciences. Joe signed up on E-Trade. Getting smoked today. Should have bought that snap. We missed the IGC run. Good morning, Max. I was talking to Max earlier, actually last night. We were just talking about this green screen setup. It's just so trippy, guys. So trippy. Village Farms, goodbye or await. We'll take a look in 2 seconds. I just want to see what are the top gainers, top losers. Wowzers. China Internet Financial, Titan Pharma, Yangtze River Port, Logistics. Lots of Chinese stocks making 20% gains on the day. Stamps.com. Did anyone dare buy the dip? All right. Let's quickly go to. Let's take a look at NEO. NEO's been on a really nice run recently. Stock seems to be making some kind of a breakout. I was just talking to Max about NEO actually. Max sent me a pretty cool article about NEO. VF does look pretty expensive right now, to be honest. Whoa. What do you guys think about NEO currently? I think NEO is hard to say. It's on a run. It looks like it's making some kind of breakout. $14 billion market cap. Definitely a lot smaller than Tesla right now. Kraft Heinz Co. This stock cannot catch a break at all. Stamps.com making a 13.2% bounce. Still not buying it. Sorry, buddy. I'll take a look at NBEV right now. You've only asked me in. Sorry. I'll take a look at NBEV. NBEV. NBEV around $6. I was talking about NBEV around $6 for a while now. Just as I did see it pull back. But NMX.to, that's a really great stock. We'll take a look at Namaste Mining. Thank you for bringing that up too. So it's a tough one right now because I feel like we'll see how the markets perform on the day. We are seeing a 0.5% increase in the S&P 500, but now we are basically right at the level that I've been watching for so long. I've been watching this level in the S&P 500 for so long, right just above 2,800 on the S&P 500, as I do feel like we are in store for some kind of pullback. We'll see if we can get it. It's going to be really interesting to see if we can actually pull back a bit. Not that I want it, but the rally has been sharp. It's been fast, and we'll see what happens. But for NBEV, around $6, it's hard to say. I feel like we could easily drop to 550. If I was super bullish on CBD, there's definitely been a pullback in NBEV. One of my strategies always is, I like to say, buy incrementally. So obviously, guys, we're not saying buy or sell NBEV. This is just our opinion. Always do your own research and due diligence. But if I was buying NBEV right now, and say I had $6,000 to buy NBEV, maybe I'd buy 2 now, see what happens. If it drops a bit more to 550, buy a bit more. And then I'd always save a tiny bit of cash just in case it drops a bit. At $6, I still think it's a little bit high personally. I would be willing to let it go if it went back up to 650, but I do think that it could potentially go into the 5s. So NBEV looks like the rally's kind of fading a little bit, so we could see NBEV in the 5s sooner than later. Just my opinion based on the charts, but who knows? Could pick back up and run like crazy. You know what's cool, guys? The naughty button shows up really well on the green screen. I don't know why. It's like super shiny and super red.
Naughty, naughty, naughty.
So yeah, all my red buttons show up pretty well. Is that the cash button? It's actually a green screen. Now my microphone's like getting all pixelated or whatever's happening. I can also make myself disappear. I didn't get a new camera. I got a green screen. It's okay. I've got a couple of wrinkles. Yeah, it's all good. Okay, back to the portfolio. Back to some other portfolios. I got out of NBEV after the FDA cracked down on CBDs. Took an L, but my money's making money elsewhere. You need a gold member. I love gold button. Thank you. Watch the MedMen promo. I read a really cool article this past weekend. Let's see if I can find it. I know it was a Motley Fool article, so you guys might not be super happy about this, but let's see if we can find it. Should you buy MedMen? 3 retail stocks to watch right now? No. A game-changing acquisition that would significantly increase its retail footprint could close later this year. So if MedMen could be in a prime position to become one of the biggest marijuana retailers. Whoa. Hold on a sec, guys. Getting all pixelated now. Yeah, there was just a couple points in this article that I wanted to talk about. So MedMen already operates 20 dispensaries in 5 states, including 9 stores in California. Its acquisition of PharmaCann goes off without a hitch. It will operate 30 stores with an opportunity to to open 7 stores, 78 stores across 12 states. So this was just some cool info about MedMen. I definitely do think, oh, let's see, there we go. MedMen has lots of potential, and it's pretty cheap right now. They're also comparing like Curaleaf. If you look at the charts for Curaleaf and Trulieve, these stocks, Curaleaf and Trulieve, I wouldn't buy into those two charts. They're just super duper high. Aphria and Chronos merge. Dude, chroma is the technology. The color green is what it's set to detect. But you're using a chroma screen. Okay. Steve, you probably know more than me, to be honest. But yeah, you're right. I am using chroma key. So that makes total sense. Tech firm CEOs make just as if not. Whoa, I just bought 10 shares of Kian for Robinhood for fun. CFO disgruntled at what's MedMen's float? I'm a 20-year broadcaster. Awesome. I appreciate all the tips and support and info, so that's cool to know, Steve. I'm not, but I'd love to gain some experience, so I'm always testing out new stuff. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for checking in on NBev. MedMen is a buy right now. Why is Canopy down today? So I got a question about Barrick and the new Mount mining acquisition. So we're gonna take a quick look at Barrick. Barrick is putting the pressure on. We'll see how the stock's reacting today. Dipping just below $17, which is not too bad. But let's zoom in on Barrick, see what's happened recently. Barrick wants to buy New Mount Mining, so this is I don't know what my take on it is. Honestly, we're probably going to hold on to our shares of Barrick for now. Although we do look like we're testing some midterm support levels. Barrick has pulled back quite substantially since we hit $18, but there is a mining conference this week, so Barrick seems like they want to snap them up. Their share price is as high as it's been for a while now, close to their 52 weeks, so would make sense. Let's go back to MedMen. Let's take a quick look at the charts for MedMen. I do think MedMen's going to slowly creep up, although MedMen does want to make some buys. They are looking to expand, but they have bounced nicely off that 370 level. So we were buyers of MedMen, I believe it was around 415, and we were also buyers of MedMen around 375. So did a little bit of averaging down on MedMen. The stock seems to be coming back up, making a nice little bit of a run. So that's what I like to see. What is up with my back? I didn't sleep on a rock. Jeez. Thanks, man. Thanks, Josh. I appreciate it. 375, good price. Yeah, I didn't buy all my shares at 375, but the thing is, when I'm watching a stock, and when I was looking at the charts like a couple of months ago, I noticed that MedMen dipped below $4 a couple times. Like we dipped back in December, then we dipped back to 370. Then we were flirting with the $4 level. We made a breakout to 470. So I started buying on the way down here. Yeah, we got in at like 420, 415, something like that. But I always keep a little cash on the side just in case, because I did think MedMen could potentially drop below $4, but I didn't want to wait. and then it did pick some more up. If it pulls back closer to $4 again, might pick up a little bit more. One stock that we're also looking at, so because I really want to add exposure to the US side of things in terms of cannabis, we've got some ACB, International Canna brands, a couple stocks that are doing all right. ACB's the biggest holding, as we just sold Aphria, but I want to add more to Suniva. Suniva might actually be one that we're looking to buy into today. I'm just a little uncertain on this recent chart, just as I'm not too sure if this rally is going to hold for Suniva. Yes, sir. JG, no one really knows. That's why I like to take somewhat of a cautious approach, aka buying incrementally. If I'm super bullish on the stock over the short term, I'll buy every week just to grab some kind of average. Unless the stock makes a huge jump, then I probably won't buy. But Suniva right now, Suniva looks like it's kind of trending sideways to down. I'm sure the short-term technical indicators are fairly bearish, but the daily and the monthly are green to neutral. Yeah, it's really tough to say right now for Suniva. Good morning, Lewis. What do you think of Canna One? It's been on a huge tear for the past 4 months. Let's take a look. This is one that I don't really follow. Jeez, that's a nice run though. Looks like a new IPO. Super green technical indicators. Liberty green growth deep dive. Down $6,800 so far. Check out WeedMD, ready to go. We'll take a look at that in a second. So I just want to see what this company does. Actually, it doesn't say anything about the company, so feel free to drop some more information about this company. I'd be interested to know what they do. I wouldn't be buying into a chart like that, but hard to say. Check out WeedMD. WeedMD. WeedMD is such a funny ticker symbol. All right. WeedMD, on the other hand, looks like it's on a pretty nice, steady run-up. This is a pretty healthy looking chart. We've got run-ups with healthy pullbacks, looking like it's going to break above $2. Don't know how much more upside. I mean, for a momentum trade, this one looks all right, actually. 250 looks like it could be a reality in the near future if the markets stay healthy. Hop in the shower, but I'll leave your live stream playing while the phone charges to keep views maximum. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. I didn't say anything about Namaste yet, but we can definitely take a look at Namaste. Namaste has not been performing to my liking recently. REFR. Let me take a look. Are we looking at Research Frontiers Incorporated? Is that the one that you want me to take a look at? If so, let me check it. Let me check it. Adam. Hey Carlos, what's going on? Are you talking to me? If so, my name's Aaron, but I know that I say my name kind of fast, so you could have got the name confused with Adam. No worries. Okay, cool. We'll take a look at this one. Must be cold over there. Yes. Namaste needs nice PR. What's up with Cyberworld 7? I'm not too sure. Haven't talked in a while. They're working behind the scenes. Thinking about getting in on Namaste. We'll take a look at those in a second. Research Frontiers Incorporated is engaged in the development and marketing of technology and devices to control the flow of light. The company develops and licenses its patented suspended particle device. Wow. 11 employees in the technology sector. A cool sounding company. I would have to do more research about the company, watch the investor presentation, all that kind of stuff. $66 million market cap. That's a pretty cool stock that you've brought to my attention, though. And it's been on a nice run. Dang, guys, I need a back massage. My back's killing me. I don't know what I slept on, but... And it definitely wasn't. Maybe I was spending too much time setting up this green screen last night. Okay. We've got the see-through coffee cup. The hearing aid company I told you about, INND. Let's take a quick look. Their light is cool. It allows you to use fiber optics to bring light into your homes. Ah. Up to 3 cents. This is the hearing aid company you're talking about, right? Honestly, it does look like we're bottoming out a little bit. Looks like the stock could potentially start to pull back. Yes, sir. No more futon. No more futon, just the green screen and whatever background we want. So guys, we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna browse around this field for a second as I find something else to bring to you guys. So bear with me here, guys. We're just gonna. It's a nice and sunny day. All right. So in terms of red in the cannabis sector, I mean, let's jump back into things here. There we go. Ignite Brands leading the day. Down. Kronos, Yield, Growth Corp, Pure Global Cannabis backing off a little bit to 26 cents. There was an article on Aurora Cannabis basically saying that it's right here. I'll just read the headline and stuff for you guys. Receives Health Canada licensing of Aurora Sky and MedRelief Brantford. So Sky and Brantford facilities combined for over 128,000 kilograms per year. They're saying they're right on track. Everything's good. Current production at Aurora Sky is exceeding target yields. So good news for Aurora Cannabis, but the stock could not catch a break. It's still down. We will take a look though. We're seeing Aphria kind of sideways. I want to talk about Namaste, Aphria, Pure Global, Canopy, the bigger LPs versus the smaller LPs. There was a really interesting article. No problem, Carlos. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the donation. Every dollar helps support Departures Capital, and it's no problem at all. Sometimes I say my name too fast. Because if you're going to make futon jokes, at least give credit to me. Alright. Jay. Yo, what's up, Nikki? Good news. Still tanking, Steve. Do you let your run around now that you have a green screen? Honestly, anything could be going on in the background now, and you guys would not know. Chrono's getting hit from initiated coverage with an underperform rating. Copper 295 now, thinking of adding to Aurora at 902. I feel like it bounced there, so I blame you for that. Funny guy. 133 people in the room. Smash that like button, guys. I appreciate it. And yeah. Steve, yeah, so Carlos, $2 for the green screen. Thank you so much, buddy. Well, let's see what's in the green, actually. We're seeing a massive run for kiosk beverages. What's up, Lucas? Yeah, let's take a look at Huge, too. I'm gonna close up some of these tabs. Wait a second, did I just get an email? Hold up, guys. Oh, we've got an article fresh off the press on GE. Soars on favorable deal as street awaits power plan. Soared Monday after a battered conglomerate struck a favorable deal with Danaher Corp to sell its biopharma business for $21 billion in cash. So that's why GE's up. Shout out to my dad for all the info. You know what's in the green? Take a look at Kirkland Lake. Yes, we know. Something else I wanted to bring to attention. So, large cap versus small cap. Fool. We can jump into this. I kind of wanted to make a video about this. This is just talking about 5 reasons why people should be looking at small cap stocks versus large cap cannabis stocks. I don't know if it's timing with this article or what's going on, but we are seeing the larger caps drift lower and some of the smaller caps drift higher. Dan the man. Initiated coverage usually means that an analyst has started coverage on a stock. So that's what's up for that. Oh my gosh. So, Aphria down 3.87%, still looking like a good sell at around $14. It's tough to say where Aphria is going from here on in. The rally does look like it's starting to kind of fizzle out for Aphria. You know, we did pull back substantially off of $14 down to like 11, and then we attempted a breakout again. We got right back up to 1370 and then started pulling back again. So we'll see if we're actually putting in some resistance, but I could potentially see some. I think we might be seeing some consolidation for Aphria because it has been on a really nice run. So it's a hard one to say. It's a tough one, but yeah, longer term, I do think we could see a Aphria sell down to maybe $11-12. I would be a buyer in Aphria around 10, maybe $10. I'd like to see it pull back to $10. Like I said, we did sell it at exactly $14.02, so took some profits. Earnings going to be huge for MedMen tomorrow. Aphria will not exist in 1-2 years. Someone will do them a favor and buy them out. I think that's there's a very big possibility of that, Jay. I think you're right. So Aphria is definitely a buyout target. How long is it going to take? Not too sure. And investing in Aphria based on the fact that you think they're going to get bought out is definitely speculation versus fundamentals. Namaste. Namaste down another 3.67%. Jeez, this thing down to 105. We need some more positive PR because right now the stock cannot catch a break. Looks like we're heading back towards $1. Downtrending again. Namaste is a frustrating one, and I wouldn't tie up too much money in the stock, of course, unless you've already invested a chunk in the stock. If I had a lot of money in this company, I definitely would average down somewhere around $1, but I wouldn't tie up too much. Namaste is very unpredictable recently, and it's hard to say. Aphria will also not go to 10. If it goes to 10, it's because the whole market tanked, and Aphria will go down to $7 and $8. Potentially. What did I get Namaste at? I think our average now is like $1.50. It's a pretty crappy. Because we owned it at $1.80. And then I actually owned it before it took off. So owned it at $1.80, went all the way up to $3.40, I remember. Then it went down to 87 cents. Bought it at 90 cents again. So maybe a little less than $1.50. Gotta quit holding the mic. Sorry, Steve. Actually, I should take tips from a 20-year vet in terms of broadcasting. I don't know why. Just like touching the mic sometimes, you know what I mean? Canopy growth down 2.54% again. This stock, I would not be touching it. I wasn't touching it at $60. We'll see. Looks like we're testing some pretty heavy areas of support. Looks like we could. I don't really like the charts for Canopy right now. It's pretty much a sell and a strong sell all the way up to the monthly charts, which are a buy. But I definitely do think some of the larger cap LPs are downtrending right now, at least. Canopy, Aphria, ACB. What up, Nick? Good morning. Jesse Smollett will not appear in final 2 episodes of Empire. 20k shares at 104. I wish you luck, DG. I really hope Namaste can go back up to $1.50. $1.50. We'll just take a quick look and we'll remove EA from the watch list. I think if Namaste is going to make a move, like a really positive move, I think we could see somewhere around, 130 to 140. That's a potential. Yeah, 130 to 140. It would be nice to see Namaste get above 130 to 140. Now that you have a green screen, you need to get a mic boom. I do have a mic boom stand. I just don't use it. It's crazy because I can see when the sector is heading down. I have 213 cannabis stock. And it's easy to see when it's time to bring them down. Canopy will buy Namaste. How low will Aurora go? Yeah, the mic booms. The mic boom's a pretty good idea. That is true. I don't need to worry about the background and stuff anymore. So we'll see. It's literally sitting right behind me, so I can test it out. I just don't know how sensitive I'll have to turn up the mic, but that all comes with time and stuff testing out. But thanks for recommending that. I'll take tips from a pro. What I would like to do is maybe tell me what you guys think if I got like a guest on my live stream. So like, for example, someone was in the corner like over here and then I was over here. I think that'd be pretty cool. It'd be like we could talk about the charts together and stuff. If you guys like the guest. Wireless LAV. You mean like the side mic thing on the by your head? Could we vote on the guest? Well, I've been trying to get Cam Batley on the show. And yes, more Tom the Trader. I've been reaching out for Tom the Trader for a little while now, and just waiting on a time where we can both get on live, because he's a busy guy. He's got a family. He's got a wife and stuff. Yeah, I'd love to chat, Steve. I'd appreciate any tips on production. So shoot me an email, contact@departurescapital.com. we can talk. It's time to look at ACB on the day. Really want to pick up some of this. Oh, we're seeing some green for ACB at 0.22% now. ACB's been managing to hold on to $9, but it's been a rough go so far for ACB. Hands-free clothing clip mic. That's an option. Honestly, I just kind of like this mic thing here. I don't mind it. I don't mind having the mic here, but I'll definitely consider that. That'd probably be pretty cool. So let's talk Australian cannabis companies. Can you go over Zelda Therapeutics? I think it has massive upside. Sure, I wouldn't mind talking a little bit about Australian cannabis companies. Departures Capital is on fire. I kind of read that. Never tried, Jay, but that's a great one. Green mic. Damn, my back's killing me. What is happening? Fortis in the red. Oh my gosh. What do you use for a camera? I use a DSLR, but I'm just using a webcam right now. Thank you, Lucifiel. I don't know how to say the name right. Is it Lucifiel? Prometheus. That's a very hard name to say. You're getting old like me. Honestly, my back usually doesn't hurt that much, but Mike with the Departures Capital logo on it, that's a sick idea. Did you hear about the next tech boom, Canadian company, deep learning, etc.? I'll take a look at it. Let's take a look at AltaGas. ALA, what is going on for AltaGas today? Up 2.43% to $16. That's what I like to see. Yes, sir. I need some CBD. Lucifiel. Lucifiel. I hope that's correct. AltaGas on fire, continuing the run up. That's what I'm talking about. AltaGas announced their monthly dividend. This stock's made a nice recovery. Honestly, we were buyers at 13, right around 13.50 before the stock started to run again. Didn't go to the gym yesterday. There was a crap load of snow, and it looks like it's still snowing outside. There's mad ice and stuff everywhere. The roads were super slippery, so I put some sandbags in the trunk of my car, and I said, forget that. If you back heart, make some stretching. Yeah, man, I gotta stretch after this. That's for sure. But yeah, guys, so we're seeing ACB actually pull up about 0.44%, but a 4-cent move is nothing to celebrate over about. Although we hit lows of 9.11, that's not really much of a low on the day. I want to see a pullback, honestly. Thanks for all the suggestions, guys, especially Steve's. My dad has a hanging table. Those things are pretty sweet. Definitely fixes the back, though, 100%. All right, so potential trades for the day. I'm kind of liking MedMen. Oh, I'm just considering doubling my position in MedMen on the day, as we've got earnings coming out tomorrow, and I think it might be an interesting swing trade. Potential buy and hold. Gold miners on the day. We are seeing First Quantum, Alamos Gold. First Quantum's up as copper's rallying. Kinross, Barrick, Gold Corp, Freeport McMoran in the red. Yeah, okay. MedMen's earnings are on Wednesday. All right, we'll double check on that. Wow, we're seeing a nice run up for First Majestic Silver and Endeavor Silver. Oxley Cannabis in the green finally, but we're only seeing a 3-cent move, so not a big move. Metapharm Labs and MedMen up 3.19%. Alibaba is making a very nice run, and I'm kind of tempted to take profit on this stock. So difficult. On the 27th after the close. Alright, so MedMen is reporting on Wednesday. Plans to release its financial results for the second quarter fiscal 2019, which ended on December 29th after the market closed on February 27th. Nice buy for MedMen at 254. Is that USD, Scott? Because we are talking Canadian dollars here. So many companies to look at. I think we are going to actually pick up some MedMen. First Quantum Minerals. Man, First Quantum has been on a really nice run off that $7 low. Still has lots of upside though. I like a good copper mining stock. My cousin is in the room. Matthew Scarpino, what's going on? It's been a while, cuz. How's it going? I picked up a little MedMen at 386. Was an easy buy for me. Barrick Gold in talks with merger of Newmount Mining. Let's see how Barrick Gold is reacting. We're not seeing too much movement in the stock. But that's going to be a huge deal if it actually happens. Hard to say. But I am liking MedMen today. I kind of want to pick up a little bit of MedMen before that quarterly earnings report. Let's take a look and see. I just have a feeling MedMen's going to start some kind of breakout. Charts are looking pretty decent for MedMen. I would love to see MedMen make that breakout and start to move closer to $5. Reporting it as a hostile takeover. Ooh. Canopy Rivers reports Wednesday it's been hovering around $4.50 to $4.80. $6 to $8 seems very plausible with MedMen. Yeah. I think so. So we might be taking a look at some MedMen. Might just fire off a quick email. Take a look at some things for MedMen. I'll let you guys know if we pick up some MedMen. MedMen does look poised to break out. MedMen's getting a lot of praise. Alibaba has been on a tear. I wonder when we're going to hit some resistance on Alibaba. We did load up a little bit on Alibaba, and we are seeing some green for Alibaba. I don't know how long it's going to run. I think the rally could potentially pull back. I don't know how much more upside we've got for Alibaba. We've made a run from $130 to 180. I do think we could see a pullback into the 170s. Stacking bullion. That's what I like to hear. We're super bullish on gold and silver for 2018. I don't know how often you tune into my streams, but yeah, I really like gold and silver for 2019 and beyond. Buy a 4-wheel drive. Don't tell people that, Matthew. Don't tell your friends. That is very true. Keep it in the bank. Safety deposit box. Have you looked at PDL? Let's take a quick look. North American Palladium. Oh my. Palladium has been on a crazy run. Damn. What is up with their 5-year chart though? Due to Bali in-laws keeping stuff in a safety deposit box is not safe anymore. Aaron, you're part of the screen now. I think I like it. Yes, sir. We're on a green screen now. So I can be... Oh. Wait. For the most part, I can be in the stock chart. What's bail? Bail insurance? Bail INS? What's that? Explain a little bit more, Steve. I'd appreciate to know. Fortuna Silver Mines. TDS selling bullion right now. FVI. Fortuna Silver Mines. One of our favorite silver miners. I love this stock. This is actually our biggest position within the gold and silver space, aside from Goldcorp. But we bought the dip on Fortuna when we dropped below $5. I didn't think that sell-off was going to hold. Yes, sir. I'm in 3D. So definitely think... I mean, that's bail in. TDS selling bullion right now. TD selling bullion right now. Oh, okay. Yeah, guys. Honestly, I think Fortuna is still looking pretty cheap at $5. The stock hasn't even gotten started yet. I don't even know how much Fortuna we have. Been holding on to this position for a long time. Still in the red on it, but I think it's going to do well. Definitely liking Fortuna. Stock hit highs at $12. We're currently sitting at $5 right now, so that's definitely one to watch. And if you wonder why the stock pulled back to, recently it pulled back to about 485. There was some seasonal rains and it delayed one of their projects in Central or South America, but nothing too bad to worry about, I don't think, personally. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see Fortuna. I think we're gonna pick back up for Fortuna Silver Mines. But yeah, so MedMen before the quarter. Really liking MedMen. Exit out of live chat to hit the like button. Loose. Oh, I forget how to say the name, but I appreciate the $2 donation. Thank you so much. And definitely do what he said. Exit out of live and hit the like button. We're at 80 likes, guys. 136 people watching. And let's get this like button to 100 likes. I'd really much appreciate that. Bail in our new law the federal government passed to allow banks to take your money to save their assets when they need cash. That's pretty scary stuff. So basically, what you're saying is, like, if the bank's liquidity is, what the heck am I trying to say? At risk, then they can take all your assets to save the bank. That's pretty messed up. I'll have to look at that. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate it. Lucifiel, I hope I'm saying it right. Lucifiel, thank you so much for the $2 donation. And yeah, hit that like button, guys. I appreciate the support. It's always a fun time here streaming with you guys. So yes, sir. Let's get on the MedMen train. I think I'm gonna be buying some MedMen too. Honestly, probably double our position. Don't have a big position in MedMen, but I think the stock is looking poised to make some kind of breakout, especially ahead of the quarter. So should be fun. And then we can watch those earnings live too. I'll do some kind of stream for you guys. We'll check the aftermarket reaction on Wednesday. That's sneaky stuff. Now, Steve, are we talking about here in Canada, or are we talking about in the US? Because we are in Canada here. I forget, Steve. I apologize. Are you here in Canada with us, or our neighbors? Barrick Gold actually reacting fairly positive to the news. All right, so you're here in Canada. It's unfortunate, man. It almost seems like a trap. You know, with the banks selling bullion and then passing that new law. That's pretty sneaky stuff. They should never be able to raid your safety deposit box. That's so sad. All right, so Namaste, biggest decliner on the day, followed by IQ. Hexo down 2.32%. Alkaline water declining. I want to see alkaline water sell off a little bit more. Yeah, I don't think so, man. The FDIC. Honestly, I think, guys, when you know what hits the fan, I think the banks are going to do a lot of sketchy stuff. That's why you need to diversify as best as you can. Just find your drive out somewhere in northern Ontario that no one knows about, or somewhere in Canada. Stash your stuff in the middle of the woods. Make sure you use geolocation, GPS tracker on that thing. I don't know. It's probably safer than in the bank, unless some bear digs it up, eats all your gold bars. But yep. We're just going shopping. Man, we are seeing a lot of these stocks move into the green. Let's see what the stock markets are doing. I feel like the hype is over. Investors are kind of buying into defensive now. Let's see. How are the markets holding up after? No, the markets are continuing to rally. We're seeing China shares rally 6%. Shanghai up 5%. The Shenzhen comps up 5.59%. Holy jeez. Wow, that's a massive run for Chinese stocks. They've been beat up for so long, though. Cougars eat bullion. It helps with their nutrition, and they're great. And they're grave diggers, so I live in cougar country. Yeah, I don't think the FDIC can afford to protect everyone. That's pretty cool. Damn, DG slots. So you pretty much you own the whole sector, eh? Do you own those individually? Do you own ETFs? TRST. TRST is an interesting one to take a look at. Just gotta give my back a quick little stretch. TRST is still running. Holy jeez. Who knows? Who knows how long TRST is gonna run, but hard to say. I feel like I would be taking some profits on TRST. You know what? It's a tough call. I think when we hit the NYSE, this thing could sell off like a rock. But who knows? Could keep running. What do you think about Turquoise Hill Resources? Turquoise Hill Resources. I like new companies, so thank you for recommending this new company. We'll see what we're up to for this company. 5.59 billion. It's a huge company. How do I not know this? Looks pretty cheap right now. International mining company focuses on the operation and further development Southern Mongolia. Company's principal material mineral resource property in Mongolia. Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia's capital city and 80 kilometers north of the Mongolian-China border. The company's mineralization on the property consists of gold, copper, silver, and molybdenum. If I said that right. This is a cool one. Hulk smash like button. Thank you. Thank you, Scott. TRST trading now on NYSE as CTSC. Sorry. You're right, the 25th. Yeah, today CanTrust just went on the NYSE. Sorry, what am I saying, guys? This month flew by. $2 to 270. It's been on a nice run, but the 52-week range of $1.94 to 437. Looks like we still got a ton of upside. Don't mind these charts. Look like we still could see some gains if gold continues to run. TRQ. Thank you for recommending that. I'm actually going to put this on my watch list. So TRQ. We'll put it on to Stocks for 2019 watch list. Kind of like it. Dude, do a show devoted to the bail-in laws. Show your peeps how unsafe their money now is. That sounds like a really great idea. I just hope the video doesn't get flagged or anything. I mean, at the end of the day, YouTube is an American company, not a Canadian company. So I have no problem with exposing BS laws here in Canada. I just don't know how our government is with censoring that kind of content. I feel like YouTube would just show it because YouTube doesn't care if we're talking about stuff in Canada, but I'm not too sure. I just don't want my channel to get like flagged or censored, but that's actually a really great idea. Yeah, what happens with our stock portfolio? Huge is the only blemish in your portfolio. Yes, launch 7. What's going on, man? We're hanging in here. We're running out of coffee, though. Okay, guys. It's been an hour and 20 minutes, so we'll stay for another 10 minutes. We've got a lot of people here in the room, so I don't mind staying for a while. Okay, so what were we going to look at? Someone take Trump's phone for the next 6 hours. Premier Gold Acreage Holdings. Yes. We wanted to look at Huge. We wanted to look at FSD Pharma real quick. And then we'll take a look at Planet 13. Huge at 27 cents. Took a tiny position in the company. But honestly, I more so took the position because so many of you guys are down on FSD Pharma. And I just wanted to join the party. But it's probably not a good idea. Planet 13. Planet 13, Planet 13. What do we got going on for Planet 13? Planet 13 is trending sideways pretty much. Sold down to $1.33 is the low, 66 cents. The 52-week range. It's tough to say right now, guys. Planet 13 looks like it's kind of downtrending. I wouldn't be surprised if we sell a little bit lower, to be honest. We bounced off that $1.20 all the way back up to $2. Looks like we could, you know, I mean, hard to say. I'd watch Planet 13 at $1.50. I haven't looked in on this company for a while, but very cool company. I heard their whole concept of cannabis tourism is really cool. It's just a matter of proving themselves. I mean, their location in on the Vegas Strip is pretty sweet. So, what do I think about gold now? That's a great question. Let's take a look at the chart for gold. Great question. Still long-term bullish on gold. Of course, the news with the trade war, extending the deadline, kind of going to put a damper on the recent rally. But you know what? We're seeing gold hold in nice and steady. Just down $2.65 on the day. So we'll see. Gold's been holding on pretty nicely. I know we did take a little bit of a sell-off today. We touched 1350 a couple times, but I think, like I said, guys, I don't think it's going to be a straight shoot up for gold. But let's zoom out a little bit more. Like I said, I think gold's going to trade around 1300 to 1350 for a little while until we get that next big catalyst to break out. Could take us some time though. I don't expect gold's rally to just be like a crypto rally, like just going crazy. And if you look at things, guys, gold takes time. From 2008, it bottomed out in 2008, 2009. Gold's run up was like 3 years. So we'll see what happens. Planet 13. I have Planet 13. IGC. Scott, hold on. I emailed the company. Yes, IGC. That's what they told me. Yeah, who knows? Who knows when might gold break out? Yeah, it's hard to say, but for now, I definitely think gold's going to trade sideways for a little bit. Still long-term bullish on gold, but yeah, I don't think it's going to be a straight shoot. We did test 1350. We could potentially test it again if the market starts to pull back. One thing definitely to watch is the US dollar index for all commodities, the DXY. I definitely think the DXY is losing some steam, but it's also holding in there. So there's a very interesting talk about the Chinese yuan being super undervalued and oversold and the US dollar being overbought. So we'll see what happens. I mean, I think the dollar index could pull back short term to 95. That would cause gold to run again. But it's hard to say. Compound brother, Medmen's looking good, bro. Medmen is looking good. That will probably be one of our buys of today. Add another couple hundred shares. So, might swing trade it. Might swing trade it on earnings. Don't usually swing trade, but I'm willing to take a chance on earnings. Let's check in on Cannabis. Cannabis has been making a nice little comeback. So we'll see what's going on for Cannabis. Oh my gosh, guys, 98 likes. 2 more likes and we're at 100. So if you guys could smash that like button. Maybe, I think we need like 1 more like. And we're at 100 likes. That'd be pretty sweet. So thanks for supporting this stream, guys. We're just going to recap things real quick. And then I'm going to hit the road because it's 11:30 and I'm going to take a quick break. I think I will stream one more time at 1 o'clock. 1 to 1:30. Just as I'm testing out my new setup, and it's working out pretty good so far. So let's see here. Boom, 102. Thank you guys. 103. Awesome, awesome. So, quick little recap. First Quantum Minerals and Kirkland Lake Gold never failing to perform. We're seeing the utility sector in the green. I'm definitely looking at a bunch of these stocks. Alright guys, so we're going to recap the cannabis sector one more time. Then I'm going to hit the road. What do we got here? We got Ignite Brands down 17%. Liberty Leaf Holdings down to 9.5 cents. This company is down 9.5%. Terrible. Kronos down 5% to 27 bucks. Future Farm Tech, Chiron Life Sciences, Pure Global, NBEV. NBEV just recently sold below 6 bucks. We'll take a look at that chart right before we head out. Gold, I'm going to close a bunch of these charts and these tabs. Really interesting article from The Fool. I know you guys don't really like The Fool, but 3 retail stocks to watch right now. MedMen is number 1. So if you guys want a little more information, they do present a pretty decently bullish case for MedMen. So any MedMen supporters might want to take a look at that article. In terms of green, kiosk beverages 28%. Holy, Oscan finally in the green. Okay, Cannabis. It's a mixed day. We're seeing more green than red, and we're seeing some of the bigger LPs kind of sell off to tread water. ACB's up 0.6% though. You're a fool if you trust the fool. A lot of people don't like the Fool. They do put out pretty influential articles though, so I do like to hear what they're saying, but I don't trust them all the time. So that's just my take on the Fool. The Fool and Seeking Alpha are 2 pretty controversial websites. So yeah, Launch 7. Basically it's a green screen. So before we go, we gave you guys the recap. Yeah, the Fool is extremely bipolar. We'll show you guys one more thing. So before we go, guys, we'll wrap up this video, but let's just try something out here. With my new green screen, we can go wherever we want to go. So now we're currently in a cannabis field, and yeah, we're gonna wrap up this video. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in, and we will be streaming one more time today, just as this stream was a success. So thank you for tuning in, guys. I appreciate all the support. No, I'm actually gonna go make some tea. So we're gonna make some tea. We're gonna be covering the markets. We're probably gonna buy some MedMen. So I'm really pretty excited about that. Hope they have a good quarter. But always do your research, do your due diligence. Don't buy stocks because we're talking about buying them or we're actually buying them on here. Always do your research and due diligence. And tea is for girls unless you've lived in China. I've lived in China and I love tea. Mr. Steve. I wish it was a nice sunny day like it is in the background, but it's not. So, that's it for the stream, guys. We will be tuning in. Or, what am I saying? We will be live streaming after lunch. I'm going to get something to eat. I'm going to make some tea. And that's pretty much it. So thank you for tuning in, guys. Appreciate all the donations, all the support. Anyone who hit that like button. We've got exactly... Oh, no. We've got exactly as many likes as we do viewers. So that's cool. Good stuff. I'm out, guys. Thank you for